Check.
All right.
Hey, did you hear the joke about the Russian sound engineer? No. Well, it was a Russian. There were two of them. It was a Russian sound engineer, and then there was a Czech one too. Czech one too. You like that?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. All right, everyone.
That's my other day job.
Welcome back to the
Sorry, there's children. 1 second. Too young for Airsoft. 18 or older.
Welcome back to the Port City Podcast, episode 20. Dude.
20!
Whoa! We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right. We're back with another episode, another exciting episode.
Yes, I was back.
We've got a fun one today.
Back again.
We get to talk about some new product on the market. Now, if you have seen our SHOT Show episode,
you're very familiar.
You may know about these products. We talked about them briefly in that episode, and that was episode 1. So that was 20 episodes ago. We spoke about these because they were not out yet. They were announced at SHOT Show, but we now have one of those products has been released, and it is available on Evike. You good? You dying?
Yeah,
you got a hole in your lip?
No, we're good.
One of those products is available on Evike now, and we wanted to kind of dive a little bit deeper into it and talk a little bit more about it because it is something that we are both very excited for. And
I'm quite passionate.
Do have a little treat for you at the end, a little extra bonus content, if you will. So make sure to stay tuned till the end of the episode to hear the little treat we have planned out for you guys. But we'll just jump right into it. We're talking about the new CYMA, EMG, and Noveski GBBR. For those of you who are unfamiliar with GBBRs, that is a gas blowback rifle. Meaning that it actually has recoil.
Yep.
The bolt actually kicks back and simulates recoil.
Sick.
And it, let's be honest. Goodness.
I'm not proud of that one. Yeah.
All right.
Don't do that. It's going to make it worse.
GBBRs, gas blowback rifles, are mean. You know what I'm saying? They're loud, and they are scary.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, they are for your
real airsofters,
real deal airsofters, and you do have to have a bit of knowledge to maintain them and keep up with them.
Well, they are very similar to real steel. Like they function very similarly to a real steel,
right?
Blaster. Obviously, without the powder,
and it's a much lower FPS.
Certain functions, real steel chrono is a bit hot.
Too hot for airsoft.
Too hot for airsoft. Maybe 22.
But yeah,
nah.
So the new CYMA gas blowback rifles are on the market now. They are the one that we showed in the SHOT Show episode is the Noveski GBBR. That it's the Noveski one. I think technically that one is 300 blackout is like what it's modeled after. It just looks like an M4. I mean, that's what it is. It just has 300 blackout written on the dust cover.
It's not. It isn't 300 blackout.
It's a 6mm BB. Yeah. But they offer these new CYMA gas blowback rifles in Noveski. They have a Noveski license, a Colt license, and a Daniel Defense license. If I have my information correct.
Did you say a Colt license?
Yeah,
Colt. Like Manson?
Similar, but with an O.
Oh.
Colt.
Okay.
How would you say it?
I'm just messing with you.
I don't know.
Colt. Yeah.
Colt.
It's very similar, man.
It's
English
the same
is
word.
dumb. It's a bad language, man.
But they offer it. Yes. Jeez. They have it. They have 3 of them. They have the
3.
Noveski, they have the Colt, and they have the Daniel Defense. Which all of these
all use the thing.
The CYMA system,
yeah, the CYMA gas system, which is what I think is the big deal about
It's
this
CYMA's
release.
new gas system.
It's supposed to be
comparable to the
Yeah.
Tokyo Marui MWS system.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into some of the details in a minute. But one of the big selling features of these is if you are into GBBRs, you are into a little bit more realism in your gameplay. These blasters are basically built like furniture-wise are the exact same as real steel. They are a 1-to-1 scale with all of their real steel counterparts.
Which means
you can use real steel furniture. Yeah. So they are fully customizable to whatever extent you want. For those of you who are in the real steel community and are looking to get into Airsoft, you could really honestly build almost an exact replica of your real steel firearm to train with. And we know a few guys who are trying to get into that.
Yeah, man. You got you an what is it, EOTech or whatever? Just throw it on there.
Just throw it on there, get it shattered.
$400 optic or whatever. You got some Hollow Sun. Throw that on there.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Magpul, all your Magpul furniture.
Catch a BB right in that lens.
Yeah, you got an O-Light. You want to throw that on Surefire?
Yeah, Surefire.
Yeah. A
real PEC 15 or whatever it is.
Actual PEC 15. Put a real M2.
Nah.
All right. Query. Would a real M203 fire a tagging round?
You could just get an Airsoft one.
I mean, yeah, but if you had a real one,
I don't think it's this. No, I don't think it's the same.
I've never used it, but what is the gas held in? Because it uses gas, doesn't it?
Right, but there's a firing pin in the real one. I don't think that there's a firing pin. I think there's
oh, it's like a. Okay, I see what you're saying. It wouldn't be just a.
If the tagging round was based on a firing.
So yes, you'd have to modify the M203.
I would just get an Airsoft one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, you're gonna have to get what license? What permit do you have to buy a real?
If you just
launcher?
Had one.
I'm not advising it. I don't want to be liable.
Don't do
for
it.
that.
Don't do it at all.
But yeah, so the new CYMA blasters are looking real nice.
They are. CYMA does really good stuff with their replicas. That AK that I got just so nice. Yeah, it's so nice. I'm gonna put real Zenico furniture.
But the CYMA gas system or CGS is what the acronym would be. Is what the selling point of these blasters are. They're retailing for about $499,
give or take.
Yeah, roughly around that price point. So you're looking at close to $500 to get one of these,
which really is not terrible for a good gas blowback setup,
and for a 1-to-1 scale, real steel furniture,
I mean, realistically, you could swap out handrails and everything.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah. All of it's customizable. So
you could.
Obviously, the receiver isn't the same, but handguard, butt stock, buffer tube. I think maybe I think buffer tubes are they're Airsoft. They're different.
No, because
there's a screw. Well, for AEGs, I don't know.
AEGs, yeah.
I don't know if it's. Oh no, because gas systems do use a buffer.
It does use a buffer.
I wonder
if
it
actually reciprocates.
I wonder if it would be the same. That's curious. They market it as being fully customizable with real steel furniture.
We saw they sell the spring, the recoil spring for the buffer,
which is obviously much lower powered than a real buffer tube spring. But yeah, it works very similar. There's the buffer tube is basically just a lower power spring in the same technology. These were modeled after real firearms, so they're very close to the real deal.
Yeah,
they've got full functioning features. What would that be?
Full functioning features,
like the charging handle.
Yeah, no, I understand.
The bolt release.
The forward assist.
Yeah, forward assist.
Forward, as you like to say.
Fire select. I mean, all Airsoft blasters have a fire select, but anyways, all blasters have a fire select, but these ones are supposedly like the real ones. I guess they're metal, higher resistance, whatever it is. I don't really know. I haven't held one yet. So
yes.
plastic in airsoft polymer.
Yeah.
These are
So-
like metal.
Yeah,
Is the idea.
and I think that
They probably feel really crisp too.
if I'm not mistaken, aren't these the ones that got released for like SHOT Show? So this is like geared towards that police military
this
training stuff. So
I mean,
it's gonna
airsoft
be
is
as-
airsoft.
Airsoft is airsoft, but these are developed with police and military training in mind.
Yes,
I guess
that
would be
is
the
the
way to-
idea. Yeah.
So it's gonna be as close as it can be to like durable, like real steel components. Like it says, you can use real steel components with this for the most part. Obviously, there's limitations. but
Limitations, right?
I probably wouldn't use a real recoil spring.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's probably not gonna fire.
Yeah, but the system for that recoil and spring and all that is the
Was it the T8 SP Systems
SP
T8?
systems.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
SP Systems T8. So I wasn't sure, and we had some confusion on this because I had never heard of SP Systems.
I'm not
T8
familiar with the whole.
I don't know if the
GBBR products.
brand is T8 or if SP Systems is the brand.
I think SP Systems is the brand. T8 is the model.
So it uses a lot of those parts because a lot of them are compatible with the Tokyo Marui system, the MWS.
Right. And Tokyo Marui is sort of the industry standard for a lot of this
Yeah.
stuff based off of what I've seen.
Mhm.
I don't have any GBBRs other than like my gas blowback pistols, but they're not rifles. So
Right.
it's not the same. But from what I've heard, this Tokyo Marui MWS system is really nice,
Yeah.
and it is kind of the standard right now. So
Yeah.
CYMA is
Putting
working
their
with
hat in the ring.
SP Systems to create something comparable.
Yeah, and it's smart that they did it this way because, I mean, the fact that the Tokyo Marui system is the standard and their system being compatible with it just means that they're going to be able to, outside of buying these blasters, people can just buy the gas system and drop it into whatever, or they can,
Right.
Buy the system and like interchange parts. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. It makes it a little bit more accessible. It's not all proprietary stuff. So
Yeah, I think just in general they were making a good move trying to make it changeable with the interchangeable. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Interchangeable with the Tokyo Marui system.
Yeah.
So it looks exciting.
It does.
It's got a lot of cool features.
So they were talking. One thing that was cool is they were talking about the gas consumption, which I'm always interested in that with systems where you have to fill up the individual mags, because that's my thing with HPA is you typically have the tank, but gas blowback doesn't always do that.
Well, you can HPA a system. You can make it HPA, but these are green gas or propane.
That's
depending on
right.
what you
Yeah.
use.
So
these ones
it's
specifically are.
It's not CO2, so you are filling up the magazine with green gas. It's not like a canister or something like that.
I mean, it's the same as like a pistol, right?
Yeah.
So like you can rig up a mag basically to where your mag takes HPA, right?
You could, yeah.
Like people do that for their or they get the
adapter.
get the adapter where you put it in the mag well, then your mag goes in. People do that for pistols all the time. But
I don't
this
know
is
how you would do that for
an M4.
Yeah.
You could convert it to be like a 9mm mag or whatever.
Oh, that's true. You could get
But
an adapter.
I don't think you have to. I mean, from what we've seen on this, these mags hold their air.
Yeah, they
pretty
do.
Well.
They do a pretty good job.
They were saying it's 2 mags
Yeah, about 2 mags before you have to
refill the gas, which is pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see any issue with that,
Not at all.
especially if you're.
That's about standard for
to
pistols.
to not have to be rigged up with a tank.
Yeah.
That seems fun.
And the added realism of like, changing your mags and stuff. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, are these low cap mags too?
I wasn't clear on
It
that.
didn't say, but it looked like it didn't really hold that much ammo.
I think they hold around 100.
I would imagine it's probably not like a 30 round low cap, but it's probably not like a 140 or 120 round.
I mean, if you're getting a GBBR, you're most
Kinda
likely
committing.
getting it for
The
added realism.
yeah. So you're going to be hitting mag changes
Of course,
and whatnot.
they're just fun in general,
Yeah.
but the added realism is.
Do not lose
is
these
good.
mags. Don't just be dropping these.
These
mags
are
all
a
over the place.
little bit more expensive than your.
These are proprietary.
Your Elite Force mid caps.
Yeah, but it works. What was the It's the Z. Oh man, I don't remember the style of mag, but it's the one that it's compatible with the Tokyo Marui. It's the standard.
If it's compatible with Tokyo Marui's MWS system,
then it's compatible with this.
Then it's compatible with this.
Yeah, it's not a proprietary mag for this system. It's just gas blowback proprietary.
Green gas M4 mags. Yeah.
Yeah.
The FPS was around 350, so
not terrible.
You can probably get away with using this at some indoor fields. I mean, depending on how well the seal is on it and how like consistent your shots are. It fires around on full auto. It fires around 12 rounds per second. So if there's like a RPM limit at your field, I don't know if 12 is under that, then you're good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wouldn't run. To be honest, I wouldn't run anything GBBR on full auto unless it was an LMG.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that because I don't shoot real steel like that.
Yeah.
So if I'm getting it for training purposes, I wouldn't even bother with it.
I'm gonna just use CYMA.
One of the features that I thought was really cool was the hop up. Do you remember what he was saying about that?
Oh man. Oh, he was saying it's adjustable from inside the magwell, right?
Mm-hmm. You don't have to take off the. I think he was saying you don't have to take off the buffer tube or something. Like you don't have to get inside.
Oh
to
no!
Adjust
so
it. It's inside the magwell.
He said you don't have to take off the handrail.
That's what it is. That's right.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be frustrating.
Yeah.
So the hop up is adjustable from inside the magwell. Basically, you're going to take your mag out, flip the blaster, and then there's going to be a little flathead screw that is your hop-up adjustment, which is interesting. I've never seen a hop-up adjustment
inside
come from the bottom.
Oh, yeah. So would that be...
So my guess, and I don't know how the technology works, so if you guys know, please comment. But my guess is that it would be like this. Here's the hop-up system. Here's a screw that goes up to an arm. So when you loosen it, the screw backs out this way, and it pulls the arm down. And then when you tighten it, it pushes the arm up. So it's reversed.
Or opposite, and it's on a lever where when you loosen it, it
releases
it lowers.
tension.
And when you tighten it,
that's probably it.
Cinches it
That
down.
would probably be it. I don't know. If
Weird.
you guys know how the hop-up systems work on these, that would be cool. We were just watching over the video and kind of read through some of the specifications on their website. But
yeah,
it seems to be one of the best options right now.
Yeah,
if you just want a realistic M4 style, affordable. It's still $500, but in regards
within
to
reason.
GBBRs, affordable setup for training or just for fun if you just want to feel cool, man. I mean, I'll probably pick one of these up eventually.
Yeah.
Again, right now, money's just... We have other things to spend money on that are more important right now.
You're getting married at some point.
And we're also trying to start all this stuff. We got projects that we're working on which require our funding.
Indeed.
But that's pretty much everything about these specific models.
Yeah.
I guess we can... Do you have anything else before we move on to the treat?
So the one thing that I did, so I saw when we were looking at that SP Systems, the T8 stuff.
Yeah.
They do sell their own blaster that is literally just it's the receiver, the upper and lower buffer tube, no stock, and the barrel with the gas system and no handrail.
Right. Yeah. So
that is all the components. That is the upgrade for the MWS with I think it was the CYMA gas system. So it was all the stuff that they typically do to upgrade.
That's
done-
SP systems that sell that.
done
not,
to the
not CYMA.
Yeah, and this is totally separate. But I thought it was interesting that they sell just the bare bones.
Yeah, I mean, if
and then you can put whatever handrail, whatever stock.
If you're knowledgeable about this stuff, about airsoft, or if you're just knowledgeable about real steel modifying, like, you know, you can kind of build your own from scratch. It's not super complicated. They sell all the components separately. It just, you know, pre-builts are kind of standard for a lot of airsofters. I don't feel like I've met really anyone who truly built a blaster from the ground up. They have all purchased and then modified. Mm-hmm. But you can build it yourself. I'm sure it's a little more expensive that way to pay for shipping on everything, but
and if you
have a little bit more customizability. Is that a word? That's what I want to say, but is that a word?
It is now.
Customization options?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
And who they is?
I don't know, man.
Somebody's going to show up, though.
Treat time? Yeah? You want to tell them about the little
Well, I mean, we've already kind of talked about it a little bit in previous videos.
Yeah, but apparently not enough people know about this.
Dude, Double Eagle is making a gas blowback rifle. You guys don't understand this. Okay. Double Eagle, the Walmart brand that you buy when it's like your first time and it breaks that day. Like, not like breaks, like stops working, like cracks in half. It'll keep working forever. But everything's broken off of it. Double Eagle's making a gas blowback, and it actually looks good.
Is insane to me. That Noveski, the CYMA Noveski and EMG 300 Blackout we were talking about.
Yeah.
Double Eagle is making the same one. It's the same license. It's got Noveski on it.
Yep.
Right? It does have Noveski.
It's got Noveski.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm not tripping. But instead of the CYMA system, it is the Tokimarui MWS, and it is $349.
It's like
roughly
so
it's like what, $200 almost $200 less. Dude, that's crazy to me that Double Eagle is making this.
I want to get one just to see if it's trash.
I know, right? Like, it's got to be. This is how I imagine the conversation goes. All right, let's just role play this for a minute. All right. You're going to be a Double Eagle
John D. Eagle.
You're John D. Eagle, the owner of the company, okay? Yeah. And you're walking in for the first time in years to a boardroom meeting where I'm pitching like airsoft ideas.
Okay.
And we'll take it from there.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm walking into this.
You're walking into this meeting for the first time. You have not even checked in on your own company. So I'm gonna start.
All right, go ahead.
And you're gonna walk into the meeting and you're just gonna be in the background. And when you feel appropriate, you can speak up. Okay. All right, guys. So here's the thing. We need to make more blasters for the dollar store. We're getting into dollar store airsoft now, and I really think that we have an opportunity here to capitalize on the Gold Desert Eagle. I mean, Double Eagle. It's in our name, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these out of recycled water bottles. They're gonna shoot around 10 FPS. We're gonna be able to mass produce them. It's gonna be great.
We're going to do a gas blowback.
What? We've never even made a real...
With Noveski license.
Where did you secure this?
$350.
And that's probably
how it went. Also, you're fired. And you're hired again. There you go. John D. Eagle.
And that's John D. Eagle, everyone.
That's him. An absolute menace. I don't know who this guy is.
If you would like to help support us, you can follow us on Instagram.
If you want to support
_city, port_city_airsoft. We post updates on there. If you guys like the content, you can. If you like the content and you want to see more, you can subscribe. You can give us a like. It'll push us up into your YouTube feed. If you like the channel and what you
I was trying to no. I was trying to like see if I could like sync up with you. I feel like I know.
If you would like to support the channel and help get us out there, you
I gotta
can
do it now.
Comment and share the video. So if you like and subscribe, we'll show up in your feed. You can see more videos. If you want to help us grow, you can comment and share, get us out, boost us up in the algorithm on the Explore page. And
if you send us $5,000 cash, we'll show up at your house.
I don't know. We can't promise that. I don't. What if they live somewhere where the plane ticket alone is like $5,000?
If you send us $5,000 and enough money for a flight there and back to your house, we'll show up to your house.
I'm not promising this. I'm not promising this. All right. That concludes the episode.
It does.
Thank you guys for watching. You can follow us on Reddit as well. That's in the description.
We're active there.
We will link the Noveski license GBBR for CYMA and for the Double Eagle down in the description below.
Do you want to do all three?
Yeah, we can list the other. Well, the others might not be out yet.
They might not be, but
we'll list them. I know that the Double Eagle one is not coming out till November, I think.
Yeah, but
so
man, I gotta get it.
Yeah,
I gotta get it.
We're gonna have to do a
dude.
review
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna crack that box open. It's gonna be a fresh GCC in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Double Eagle, man. What the
Double Eagle, dude?
What is that?
Hey, they're gonna have quality standards though. That's good.
It's got to be garbage, right?
I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I want to say for $350 that's the most expensive Double Eagle.
For reference, for those of you who don't know Airsoft, this would be like McDonald's creating a fine dining establishment in a big city and hiring like 3 or 4 star Michelin chefs to run it. But it's still McDonald's. Like,
yeah,
on the sign.
Wagyu beef burgers, still McDonald's.
Weird.
I told you about the Sprite thing?
Yes. Why McDonald's Sprite is better.
McDonald's Sprite is like chemically engineered to taste better with the salt on the fries at McDonald's.
So
apparently.
weird. So weird. Well, there's your weird fact for the day.
Yeah, sorry, I'm full of them. Chock-a-block.
All right,
dude,
man.
Rigby's freaking stuck again.
All the time.
Dude, he always gets stuck in there.
Is he getting ripped up by that Velcro?
He is.
You gotta be careful with that, man.
I do. Okay. I gotta get the little clips.
Yeah.
Gotta get the little clippies. I should just get the little fast clip adapters.
All right, let's get out of here. We got stuff to do. Thank you guys for watching. We love you very much. Leave a comment if you like the content. And if you hate it, leave a comment. Helps us know what to do and how to get better. So,
and if you're just truly a hateful person, then still leave a comment.
Yeah.
You know?
We might cry. Who knows?
That's fine.
All right.
I'm going to go this way.
You're going this way?
You're
going that way. I'm not going that way. I can't fit. Look at this. You know what? I'm
all right. You're going that way, dude. I'll go this way.
Go. Do it.